time.
So what would be your top 3 tips for resolving a conflict?
The first thing that's always trying to sit down together, see the other person's side, try to talk calmly about what's actually the matter, trying to understand where the other person is coming from and not just the position. Why is that happening? Why are we having an issue here? Is it conflict of interest? Is it personality clash? What is it? And then trying to figure out a way together to find a different level where maybe you could communicate in a way that the other person actually understands you. This is something where you would try to learn the language of the other person. If we are talking now and you would need a very short and directive answer to understand, let's say management summary, I tell you, this is what I want. And now I tell you, this is why I want it. And if you want, I can give you more details. It would be easier for you, would probably stress you less. It would make you probably also more listening to me or willing to listen to me than if I would start with blah, 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 blah. And that's actually not what I want. It would make you more impatient. And so with that, you would be more stressed and the interaction would be difficult. So finding a way, if it's a communication, for example, how to communicate in a manner, expectation management, what do you need from me, what I need from you. If it's something underlying, that always depends. If you cannot talk to each other anymore, try to get a mediator and somebody to facilitate, try to work on yourself, but there is not necessarily, let's say, the perfect solution or the perfect 3 steps. The first step is always try to sit together, take the time, get a mutual understanding of what's actually the conflict, what's actually the issue, try to learn how to communicate together, bring curiosity and true interest to the table.
You mentioned something in the organizational setting that it could be a personality clash. So
Mm.
assuming these 2 people sat down and there is a personality clash, is there a way through that?
Yes, sure. The first way is to, again, understand that it is a personality clash. We all come with a different, not just the way how we communicate, but also the way we think, the way we function. Some people are more detail oriented, some people are more dominant, some people are more creative, some people are more emotionally oriented, relationship oriented, other people are more fact oriented. So the moment you understand how the other person ticks, how they see the world, how their personality functions, you can decide if this is a good fit. Let's say you're working with somebody, they're super detail oriented, then you're working with somebody else who is very creative, pushing the train forward, but never driving it to the station. These 2 people can work better together if they understand how they work. But if they don't understand that and they should cooperate on something, the one would always probably be unhappy with the other one. The attention span is really quickly overstretched. So all these things, it's different personality. It can be a different cultural view of things. The moment you understand how the other person is functioning and ticking and you're really curious about, that's where you can actually find synergies